That's it. You're here with Ladylife and the Backstage Pass. You never know what happens backstage stays backstage. Tonight I have some special guests, some information on entertainment, music, fashion, and life. The good, the bad, the ugly. Now let's do it. Let's get right in with the Backstage Pass with Ladylife. All right, guys. It took 25 years to get here, but we're here now. Producer, promoter, dancer, singer, actress. I've done it all. So what I want to do in my talk show and my podcast and my radio show is give back to all the DJs and all the amazing artists and the entertainment industry that I've been working with for a very, very long time. So we all had a very difficult year. As we know, COVID-19 hit, and it hit us very hard. Unfortunately, the dance music career that most of the people had working was shut down. So when you tell me I can't dance, I got a problem with that. So I just want to say, I'm going to big ups to all the DJs out there that are home doing their own tracks, making their own music, not traveling, and trying to survive right now. Because what's important right now is that we come together as a community and love each other and be there for each other, because that's what's really important right now. So I just want to talk about tonight. I'm bringing it back to the house. I'm bringing it back home. So in 1999, when I started, in the early 90s when I started doing this, I did it for love and passion. I was knocked as a female producer, promoter, and a dancer. I went through a lot of shit, but that's cool. I'm still here doing it right now, but here's the basics. I'm here to give you guys airtime, to give you guys love, to show respect to everybody that I know, and that's a lot of you guys, and I'm booked all the way until May. All of you guys that are going to be a part of this show, I just want to tell you that I love you, and I pray for you, and to all of you that lost anybody in COVID, I just want to say I apologize, and I am sorry. But on a better note, let's get started. I brought my boy here. 25 years, we're best friends. I feel PR. He's so amazing. I don't even know. I literally give him a picture and he produces my future in one shot. He does branding. These guys are media experts in your future. They do branding. They do everything. And he has to be my first guest because he's one of my best friends. And we were in quarantine together, right, bro?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got stuck. It's sir. He's on a sir. Ma'am, sir.
Ma'am, sir.
Ma'am, sir. Because, got the masculine and feminine here. I just want to say that I'm honored to have you here tonight.
I'm honored to be here.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you so much. Our friendship of 25 years means a lot to me.
Absolutely.
We've been through a lot. We've been through, the rave scene, the club scene, the outlaw scene, and the basic concert scene. So let's talk about I Feel PR and what you're doing right now, basically.
So I Feel PR is a branding agency and also a PR firm. So we get you press, we get your social presence, on point. We have a multitude of services that we could bring you as an artist or a brand or a product, and have a lot of attention to you on through the means of online and social media presence, all social platforms.
Because it's actually very hard, because I'm not going to lie. Yes. I got a lot of social media.
Yes.
And unfortunately, because I work so much, I really do not have the time to do that.
Yes.
So that's where you guys come in. You guys come in and you take control of basically the branding of what we need to do. Like when you handed me that backstage pass, all of a sudden, I just posted it one or two times, and then it was out of control.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally booked up until May. I can't even get anybody in. Yeah. You gave me a backstage pass, and I literally am flooded until May, which is great because I got DJs coming from London and Ibiza, all over the world. But
amazing.
So thank you. Yeah. So you basically are taking somebody from the grassroots and showing them how to grow, right?
Pretty much, yes. So basically, it's getting the concept of the artist or the brand or something that you want to develop, and basically create a visual identity to it, and then come up with a strategy plan of attack on how you want to flesh it out into the world. We do content provision, and then we manage the content once we create the content based off who we're working with as a client.
See, I have to tell you, that was my main problem. See, I had all these web designers. I paid, I think I paid maybe, I'm not going to lie, back in the day, like $10,000 a year. I had the acting, the singing, the dancing. I had 3 different sites. I didn't want to conflict the hair that I do for celebrities and the music, because a lot of hairdressers that I know do singing and acting and dancing. They have a second craft. So basically, you take them and almost it's like you shadow them and what all they can do. You show all their sides is basically what you do, right? You're able to recreate them into this bubble that shows them everything that they can do.
Yes, and some people don't have that ability to, that part of their brain doesn't work like that. And not you, but you know.
Well, no, me too. Because I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I spent a lot of money and a lot of time, and I invested a lot of time and money. And then when Facebook and MySpace and all that came along, I was touring. So I didn't have time to go on MySpace and put my tracks up and on my website. I just didn't have the time.
It's a big job.
It's a very big job.
Yes.
So I feel PR basically takes. It's almost like you take the dough and bake the bread. You basically make the bread.
Correct.
Awesome.
Because back in it, like people always say, oh, my cousin, my nephew, and they only know how to do a certain thing, up to a certain level. But behind the scenes on all those platforms, there's analytics and how to connect the dots, and a lot of people
especially
don't
the
understand
algorithms.
Yes,
I'm learning.
correct.
I'm learning also the algorithms and stuff like that. But I have to say, because I work so much, and you've actually helped me. I just want to say thank you for the past couple of years. You've been such an amazing. Salute. Cheers to everybody. It's our first show. I'm doing it with my family right here. Water. Thank you, Jesus. I just want to say, it's not easy. And as a female in my industry, in the late 90s, when I was going on tours, I mean, I literally performed 12 times in Vegas in 1 year. And to be able to promote that when I did Spike TV and I was hosting shows and I was acting and singing and dancing, I had to have 3 different crews to do all that, because back then there was no PR companies like you. There was a PR company and they would do a little bit of email blast or your photo blast, but now it's different. Everything is online. It's a digital EPK.
Yes.
So if you don't have an EPK, you're not going anywhere right now.
Yes.
So for all you artists out there, if you want to do anything in the industry, the best thing for you to do is an EPK, an electronic press kit, because that is going to be the easiest way for all of you to get what you need to do to the right person. I made a lot of mistakes, and that's what this show is about. We're all about giving back to all the people and all the artists that tried to do this, and all the up-and-coming artists. If you're out there and you're listening to us, we want to hear from you. Everyone else is a star. We get it. But guess what? In the quarantine, the playing field was leveled. Everybody went back to basics, right?
Yes.
And I remember coming over and I was like, yo, what are you doing? You're like, I'm just starting this new thing. I'm just doing this. And I was saying to myself, how do I reinvent what I've done for so long if I want to come back out? And I have all these friends that are sitting home and not producing and not going out and not performing. So basically, you take them to the next level, right?
Yes. Yeah, I understand. I consult with them. I understand their vision, and then give them a strategy based off what they're trying to achieve, and we make it happen for them.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So I know this is a crazy question, but I have to ask. Do you have a crazy backstage story? Well, I mean, you could kind of tell. Like, what? Do you remember your first backstage? I remember my first backstage, and it was by chance, and I was very young. So I think that's what led me into wanting to become a star. Do you remember your first backstage? Maybe.
I don't remember my first I remember my first time in a nightclub.
Okay.
I was 5 years old.
Oh, damn.
5 years old, and that's
Wow.
I remember that clear as day. My uncle brought me into Eliphas on
Really?
Northern Boulevard, yeah.
Oh shit.
But it was when they were cleaning up.
Okay.
But the whole ambiance and the
aura,
balloons, and it was a Sunday afternoon, so the big balloons in 1976, and
wow.
the DJ booth, the guy sweeping. I was like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
going on here? And
yeah.
I'm like, that it just hit me in the head, and boom. After that, then
that was it.
That was it.
And you've been involved with the Video Music Box guys. you've been involved for a very long time. I mean, I know you
35 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, we're not saying our ages, but I know you a really, really long time, and I have to say, to come this far, I mean, I want to say it all started with me with Storm Raven. I randomly went to a Storm Rave. I was definitely below the age of 18. That's all I'm gonna say.
Storm Rave?
Yeah, I heard the
love that.
music.
Love
I heard. I'm not gonna lie. All I know is I was in a downward ramp. I'm assuming it was a truck ramp, and there were speakers up, and I believe I heard Heather Hart, and I danced all night long. I thought it was absolutely amazing. There was a big crew of us that were together. And eventually from there, I was like, I need to be a part of this scene. So we did a lot of events. And for the most part, when I was putting Lifesaver on my flyers, which is my original name, as you know, that's why everybody calls me Life. Hello, Ladylife. I didn't know that I was going to be an integral part of the scene because there was no females at that time, very few.
Oh, you had Heather and,
Heather,
and a couple of other
right,
ones.
Suzanne Barsh and like a few other women that, I mean, Suzanne Barsh, you know, we praise Suzanne, we love you. But I just, the amount of people that actually came to these events was beyond me because we were in the middle of nowhere all the time and the music and the sound was amazing and it went all night long. I literally didn't get home till 9 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, this is the best thing in my life. So hearing the music and also wanting to be a dancer, being on MTV in the early 90s was a big break for me. And then I learned a lot about a lot of artists at that time. But what was it that turned you into wanting to do PR for people? Would you remember that moment that it was that you were like, yo, I want to help these people? Was there a moment that hit you?
It actually, it was a weird thing, but it was cool. Like,
I would say 90s because you've been around a long time. We've been around a long time. You've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, because what I did before the PR firm was created was just basically get your ideas and execute them into a brand or a logo or a flyer. And, you know, I have done literally flyers, design, not print. I'm not talking about printing. Design front and back, almost 20,000 pieces.
Jesus.
4x6, 5x7,
yeah,
6x9
and that's a lot.
And that could be
people don't realize
bit.
like
That's a lot of work.
When I did Unity Friday nights, people don't get it. I was cutting hair all day.
Yes.
I would go home. I would call like T1000 and book all these DJs from out of state. Juan Atkins, and I would get them in. We'd be making the flyer. It literally took us from Friday night until Saturday afternoon. Get the flyer to produce it, put it out. Puma TPG.
You would go to Copy Color.
Yeah. Oh, yo, man. That's
Sharon.
the shit.
Shout out to Sharon.
Shout out to Sharon. If you're old school and if you printed flyers, she
it
used
was
to give us
either Copy Color or Arista.
Copy Color Arista. And then
Sharon, salute.
Sharon, salute. Because we only had like $100 back in the day.
And my cousin Joey just chimed in. Thanks to him.
Oh, awesome.
There you go, JoJo.
Let's get some shout outs real quick. Yo, Maddie, what's up? Pino, what's up? OD Diz, what's up? Yo, thank you guys for chiming in. This has been such a long haul. And, I have to say, it's an honor to be with you here tonight. You're one of my best friends in the whole wide world. We spent the quarantine together, and it was very difficult because at one point we were like, don't touch me, don't talk to me, don't do this, don't do that. But, basically it goes like this. You wear your mask, you keep it tight, you keep it right. And if you don't want to get anybody else infected,
you got to wear 4 masks.
You got to wear 4 masks. I mean, Texas is wide open right now, Florida. So if you're going to Florida or Texas or Tulum, because all my boys are DJing, I have to say, everybody that I know, all I know is that everybody that's traveling to Tulum, please be careful because everybody's coming back with the shit. So I also want to thank, I didn't even get to thank anything because we're just flowing right here. MixedVibesRadio.com. I just want to thank Mike, my special producer in the house, and Sean Lynch, who hooked me up with this show. I'm more than honored. If you like us, please share us and talk to everybody about it. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We are live all the time, day and night. They have constant shows all the time. You can click on. We have a lot of entertainment, a lot of hip-hop, a lot of life. I just got to say, thank you so much for coming down tonight. If you're going to spend some time with me tonight, we're going to talk about a few things.
Yeah.
But really quickly, we're just going to pay the bills. We're going to do a quick little advertisement for y'all because you know how it goes. We're on a radio spot, so here we go. Going quick pay the bills. IdealPR.com for all your PR needs. Are you looking for a campaign or just wanting to refresh your look? Check these guys out. The social media experts in branding. New look, new view. Eiffel PR for all your needs.
Thank you.
Awesome, man.
Wait, hold on. Before we begin, tomorrow is St. Patty's Day, and a big shout out to Mark King Toolbag.
Yo.
Jump around. There you go.
Yo, look at the Irish. We got the Green Mountain Dew, yo.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
sir.
this is the original Mountain Dew. When I was a dancer back in 1992, we used to drink a Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
You gotta do the dew, man. You gotta do the dew.
So, Life, you saw the Grammys the other night?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Do you want to know about it?
Yes.
You want to? Okay.
I want to know.
All right. So let's be honest. First of all, congratulations to Beyonce. The biggest winner ever in life, 28 grand. I mean, I don't even know. First of all, like, this is the thing. I was thinking about this the other day. So I performed many times around the country, around the world, Central America, Tegucigalpa, San Pedro Sula. I've been all over the country. And although I'm not famous like that, you still have to prepare the same way. You have to do your hair, your makeup, the touring, the sound check, the crew, I can't believe 28 Grammys and you have the whole entire world watching you. Congratulations to Beyonce. Now, here's a funny story. I sang at the Garden. I opened with, it was maybe a decade ago. I opened one of the freestyle shows at the Garden. Shout out to all the freestyle cats out there. You know I love you. Judy Torres, I love you for always performing with me. Thank you so much. You've always been an inspiration to me. It's kind of crazy because I got that ticket to Beyonce's show because I actually performed that show. So when I was walking out the door and the guys were like, yo, you're a great show. You want to come see Beyonce? I got to sit literally with her family. And my girlfriend was in If I Were a Boy video. And it was, it was amazing. So watching her perform, first of all, whipping your hair like that, girlfriend, I don't even know how she does it. She's so amazing because she literally embodies her vision. She embodies the soul. She embodies the character. She sees the video prior to it even being made. Beyonce truly to me is a god. I know she's Queen Bee and I get it, but she's a human at the end of the day. And we're all girls and we're all just simple people.
Yes.
And her love for Megan Thee Stallion, who won 3. Congratulations, Megan Thee Stallion. Girl, you did that WAP on the couch and I know all the kids were like, Daddy, what's this? So yes, it got a little crazy, but I have to say, congratulations to Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, and I have to say, one of my all-time favorites, I have to shout out from Queens, Nas. Because King's Disease, King's Disease.
First Grammy. He should have did it at Illmatic, but...
Yo, I know Godson. Godson was way better.
Illmatic.
No,
Illmatic
Godson,
was
no.
the best hip-hop album
You
ever,
and me.
start to finish.
Let's get a replay right there. Let's get a little...
Right, Mark?
Boom, boom, boom. I need some sound effects.
Right, Mark? You still there, buddy?
Hold on. Yo, first of all, Nas, let me tell you something. God's son was important because his family member passed away.
Yes,
my family member passed away. So
long
I was
overdue.
Yeah, very long overdue. Very long overdue. And I was listening to Nas today because you got to get hyped up for a show like this. Nas said, I'm rolling deep in the tunnel, 20 large in the funnel. First of all, we used to roll deep in the tunnel because on Friday nights was hip hop, and
Sunday.
on Saturday nights was my show,
And
then Sunday night with the Funk Master Flex.
Yeah.
Now let me
And
tell
Big
you
Cat,
something.
yes.
Of course. Now, now let me tell you something. We had
Johnny
to
Walker, salute.
Yo. We had to go
Yeah.
to the tunnel during the week to have the business meeting. So As you know, I work with Peter Gation at Limelight. Thank you so much, Peter. You're a wonderful boss. I love you. I worked closely with them because as I was leaving, they were coming in. And I was like, what are you guys doing? So when we worked at Speed, we always saw Diddy doing the 3 floors, and we would come in the next day. So we were always in the mix with Nas and Diddy and all them all the time. And although they weren't clashing, those mixes, we were always together with all of them.
Yes.
We truly were, because without the hip hop, there was no dance, and without the dance, there was no hip hop. Because at one point, they were meshing the music together, and we were a part of that scene. Because you and I listen to Biggie on a daily basis. We listen to Nas on a daily basis. Like, I listen to all the, listen, don't get me started. I'm gonna go Common. I love you, Common. I'm gonna go DMX. NWA. I mean, NWA in the 90s is really what turned me on to rap. My neighbor was like, what the hell are you playing outside? Why you... NWA, I could name like every song I ever, listened to from them. And then you have the Wu. If you're not with the Wu, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were brought up on hip hop and dance. It was a culture.
Yes.
They were together.
Correct.
Because Friday nights was a hip hop and Saturday nights was the rave. And at every single nightclub, the hip hop guys were like, yo, you're charging $25 and $30 to get in. We're charging $5. And I was like, yo, we got to pay these DJs a lot of money. We're flying them in from Atlanta. We're flying them in from California. We're flying them in from Ibiza.
Overseas, yes.
They didn't get it. Our budgets were like well over $3,000, and we only made
more,
what, 5?
Yeah.
Well, way more. But Unity in the late 90s, when we did Unity, it was a lot of money, and most of our money went basically to the promoters, and we did that because we loved what we did. And the most important part of that was basically doing what we love, and it wasn't about anything else but the music. And now, listen, the last couple of years, everything is about looking good, feeling good, the cars and stuff. See, it's back in the 90s when I was dancing.
It's about the music.
Yeah, when I was in videos back in the day, when I was dancing on MTV's The Grind, I'm not aging myself, but when I was dancing back in the day, it wasn't about that. I was just like, if the song is good, I'm there. I was a part of it. It wasn't even about the actual artist. It was about the sound of the music. And I think over the past couple of years, Roger Sanchez was great at bringing like Alicia Keys in with Butterflies, great single, and all these other artists were bringing in all the hip hop and the dance music. That's what collaborated it together, and I think that was a beautiful thing. So
what about when Puffy stormed the WMC?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I was there for that. I'm not gonna talk about it, but I was there at Crowbar. Yo, I'm just gonna drink to that. Yo,
store
Puffy,
had
Online viewer writes Red Zone days.
Oh, Red Zone. All right, so if you want to go Red Zone, that's deep. That's some hardcore hip hop right there. Actually, that's after Mars, and Mars was before that. And Egg with Russell Simmons. I mean, we can go
Soul
to 14.
Kitchen downtown.
Yo, don't tell them how old we are, yo. All right, so yo, I'm just saying who joined you. Frog Lace, what's up, man?
Greg.
Yo,
Mr. Greg in the house, my brother Greg.
Yo,
yes.
I just can't. We can keep going right now. What time is it? All right, 7:24. Let's do a quick drop for the fucking UDA right here, man. United Dance. Thank you so much for UDA. Dancing with the Academies for Meg the Stallion. United Dance Academy. They dance for Meg the Stallion. I want to say thank you so much for the guys. They graduated from these guys and the best dancers in the business. Ultimate Dance Academy. Do you think you have what it takes in hip-hop, African, modern, ballet, acting, jazz, and musical theater? That's okay. Come check us out at UDA. Anthony Borello, Artistic Director, Choreographer to the Stars. Check them out this summer. It's a summer intensive dance-safe outdoor location and indoor. Also, make sure you check us out at Ultimate Dance Academy, 718-527-8450, located at 13895 Francis Lewis Boulevard. Yo, straight up UDA representing the Meg the Stallion. Yo, congratulations. Yo, she looked great. I'm just saying, Dolce & Gabbana. Yo, she said, hot girl shit. Yo, straight up, I just want to say, also, I didn't bring this up. Dua Lipa is like the new, to me, Kylie Minogue. She looked gorgeous. she don't rip her clothes off at the end of the show though. She looked good. And the baby, you know, we had a lot of, you know, it's important to talk about George Floyd. They made a big appearance about this. You know, they're all in court this week about that. I just want everyone to pray that the justice is done for all the people out there. You guys know who I'm talking about, who I grew up with. I love you guys all so much. So hopefully justice is done this week. They just got the jury selection for that. So hopefully that all works out. And I also want to congratulate Tiffany Haddish. I have to throw that out there. Tiffany Haddish didn't even know she won. And I got this, the Last Black Unicorn. I downloaded it and I listened to it. Tiffany Haddish, I love you. You're such an inspiration to me. God, I love you so much. If I could do comedy, that's the dark side of me. But congratulations to Tiffany Haddish for winning that, because she really, really turns it out. She's been through so much. I mean, living in a car, meeting a few comedians, trying her best shot. You know, I went through that. I went through it as a female in the artistry. Like, because I came as a producer, a promoter, and a singer and an actress, I had to constantly evolve. I had to constantly change my stature to be better than everybody else. And I'm not gonna lie, in the early 2000s, it was difficult for me because everybody was like, you know, what are you doing? Are you a singer? Are you an actress? Are you a dancer? And I basically did it all. I had shows on Netflix. I had shows on MTV. I had 27 dance remixes, 3 number ones, I think 10 global hits. Nobody But You, right, with Dove? Yeah, I would think it was with Dove. Dove will be here April 6th, by the way. And quick shout out to Andrew Mendez, who's coming on here on the 23rd. Love me some Andrew Mendez. Quick shout out to Tony D, who's coming on the 30th. Listen, we are booked solid for the whole entire month. I just want to say thank you to everybody once again. I'm going to keep throwing this out there for everybody that's coming on the show. I know it's a lot and it's our first night and we're trying to pack it in one night. But thank you again for everybody that reached out. This is really about you guys. It's not about me. I want to give back to the community. I want to give back. We are all about peace, love, and unity. Shout out to Bones for doing the beach parties.
Yes.
You made it to the beach party, right?
Yes.
Oh, man. I couldn't find that shit. So hopefully I'll make it out.
And under the bridge, too.
Under the bridge. Well, we did that in 99, and the helicopter shut us down.
Yes.
Yeah, we saw a helicopter come shut us down. Brutal Bill has a record coming out, Patricia Star. I mean, there's a whole bunch of guys that are coming up here. I just want to tell you all that I love you all. I'm so honored to have you up here. I thank you all for being a part of my show. And really, this is all just to get back to you guys. Once again, peace and love to all of you. And once again, we got to pay the bills. So we're going to do a quick little drop for you guys. Thank you so much. So let's hit it real quick. Yeah. All right, let's go. Hey, man, where'd you get that shirt? I don't know. I got it from Doe Wiz Apparel. Swap me to get that money. Check them out. T-shirts, jumpsuits, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more. Don't forget to get your hot mask. Spring and summer 2021 with Doe Wiz Apparel. An untapped culture that says it's okay to be smart. Smart way to get that money. www.doewizapparel.com. All right, yo. My friend. My phone's going crazy. First of all, my phone's going crazy. The lights are going crazy in here. We got mad viewers on here. Well, who we got shout out to?
We got Nelly.
All right, Nelly B, what's up? All right, so we got a call coming in hopefully soon. And I just got to say, it has been a phenomenal year for, listen, and the craziest thing is this. I got to give a few shout outs to a bunch of people that I love so much. Okay, so Tony D started something called Why Not with his family, and he was dancing around with his kids, and I was like, oh my God, you just started something out of the blue, and everyone's been logging on. So shout out to Tony D. I want to give a shout out to Dim and Andrew Mendez for doing those amazing shows, and now they're at Mozzie in Huntington, and you guys got to check them out. Also, I cannot say Liquid Todd. You got to check him out at the Liquid Todd show. He's on tonight at 11 o'clock on Twitch.
Shout out Liquid Todd.
Yo, he's a man, 30 years.
OG.
So, yes, and Carl Cox with the Cabin Fever sessions, man. I love Carl. Thank you for my sweatshirt, by the way. Carl, thank you so much. A couple of years ago, we were in the car with Carl driving to the one of the shows out in Jersey, and we drove to the wrong stage, and we finally got there and we blasted off. So shout out to Carl, and I want to say happy birthday that just passed, Annie Teneglia. I love you so much. You are the root and the soul of my blood and my body. Thank you so much for everything that you do for this community. I'm so happy that you got a beautiful new spot. I can't wait to see it. And I want to say, all the DJs that actually took the time to set up their spots, the Bob Sinclairs, first of all, DJ Dove will be on here April 6th. Thank you, DJ Dove. You know we had a few hits together. We had a massive hit together. Nobody But You. I think it was 6, 7 remixes. I think it hit like 20 compilations. So DJ Dove is coming on April 6th. I just want to say thank you so much. I've had such a blessed career in this industry. It is the only thing I could do is say that I give back and I love you guys and thank you so much. That's Nobody But You, Fade Away, Hothead Records, Holding Out for a Hero, Joeski, I got Bad Boys.
Joeski, yes.
Yeah, Joeski's another one. And then we got the whole Onions crew, you know, the Creator. We got the Park Rave Madness crew.
Shout out 194.
Queen, 194
yes, sir.
Queens.
Yes.
I will not show up to Queens without shouting out 194 because I don't want to get my
LS.
ass kicked.
Yes.
Yo, if we come to Queens and we don't shout them out, we're going to get our ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? All right, so... a lot of shout outs are going on, but I just want to say you got to always give back to the people that you love, and then, you know what I'm saying? So we got to always do that. And that's what's most important now. So
Shout out Aunt Rock.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, so let's talk about a few things here. So in the music industry, I notice a few things that are going on.
Yes.
A lot of the hip hop DJs are crossing over into the pop music, like the Bruno Mars. By the way, Bruno Mars, you turned it down. First of all, leave the door. Oh, I have that right here on my notes. Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, leave the door open. Let me tell you something, bro, with your afro, your natural afro. You look good, and you only get better with age. Kobe Cole, a good friend of mine who opened for Boy George for a long time, he said that he basically only gets better with age. I mean, come on. If you're gonna bust out in the 2021 Grammys and bust out Silk Sonic 1970, come on. What do you think about that?
Well, the reason why he's doing that is because he's got to deal with Lacoste. So he's doing this called Ricky Regal.
Okay.
So
okay.
he's like his alter ego.
Yeah,
but it's
man.
a 70s funky flow, but they do the great job with it. The campaign.
Yo,
is
I mean,
dynamite.
he was singing.
Yeah.
First of all, Bruno
Ricky Regal,
Mars.
yeah.
Bruno Mars basically sings live, and that's the most beautiful part of
Yeah.
it. I sing live,
Yeah.
and I recorded a record, and I think Roger Sanchez's brother did the cover for me and Dove, and they came to see me live, and they were like, "Oh my God, you sing better live than in the studio." I'm not gonna lie. In the studio, when that light comes on, like right now, I get nervous. When I'm live, I turn on to something else. It's something else that I turn on to. It fuels my fire. When the people are around me, when I feel the room, I feel the sweat of the walls and the lights and everything comes down.
The energy. It just
I swear to
goes
God,
boom.
it literally comes through me. I have to say though, when I sang The Garden, and I did I opened the show, I felt the
Who'd you open
energy.
for?
I opened for everybody at the I mean, please, everybody in freestyle you can imagine. Fatique A, Judy Torres, you name the whole list of them. I literally felt the steam come off the back of my head down to the bottom of my heels, and I literally said to myself, walk left, walk right, walk to the middle, and get off stage. That's exactly, you like that, Mike, right? My producer Mike is laughing. Mike, I swear to God,
Shout out to Mike.
I was so nervous. Just so you know, Mike, I don't know if you know this, but they called me 48 hours prior and said, you're going to sing The Garden. So this is when Facebook had just came out, maybe early 2000s, mid 2000s. And I was like, oh my God. I had actually Represent Queens, Nas's crew, Nas's cousin made my whole entire outfit, the Ladylife crystallized, they made my citizen jeans, everything was crystallized. I literally spent 24 hours just crystallizing my outfit and making my name. And then I remember getting backstage and my phone was like ding, 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 ding. Everybody was blowing up my BlackBerry. They were like, yo, did you just perform on fucking stage? I was like, yeah. I didn't have a chance to actually promote what I was doing because they had told me last minute that I was doing hungry for your love, hungry.
Oh, Star with Star.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't have, yeah, of course, Hanson. I didn't have a second to promote it because it was so last minute. So I had my boy. I remember walking in there with rollers in my hair. I probably was the first person.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably was the first person in the garden and the last person out of the garden. They were like, yo, the party's over. I was like, I sang the garden. But it was the best day of my life. And then I have to tell you, I sang in Vegas every week for 12 weeks straight. I had to fly out, and I did every single major event in Vegas, and it was the best time of my life. I'm assuming it was 2008, but I've done so much in my career, so I get the side of how hard people work. I also did Spike TV out there, so I'm hosting Spike TV. I'm doing it with Steve Stripper from The Sopranos, and I'm performing, and I'm doing hair for celebrities, because my day job, you know, I do hair for celebrities every day. I'll be up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Shout out to all my peeps listening to me, Viacom, CBS, I love you. Thank you for all your support. You guys pushed me to do this show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I have to say, the best part of it is that I did it because of love. I did it because I love to do it. I love doing the fashion. I love doing the music, and I love doing the just performing. It was so amazing. But I have to tell you, do not bring your microphone into the bathroom when you're doing your sound check, because they can hear you pee.
Yes, correct. It's like being wired by the FBI. You're like, yo, what did you just say? I'm like, oh,
so I get
shit,
to Vegas. I'm so excited. I take the microphone. I get to sound check. I get to do my sound check. I happen to take the microphone into the bathroom really quickly. I did a quick twinkle, and the whole I mean, it was only a few bartenders, but that came out, they were like, yeah!
They heard it.
I was like, I am so sorry. I flew straight through. I worked. Why you laughing, Mike? Why you laughing? Yo, listen to me. I worked. Listen, I had to learn 8 cold sides on the plane. They changed all the information I had to learn. I had 8 segments to do. I had to relearn them in 36 minutes. And I had a stylist, a hairstylist, a makeup artist. I had to get on in Vegas, shoot that, and then go right into my show. It's not easy being a performer. I don't think people realize like what it is to actually be a performer. Regardless if you're famous or not, you still got to do the same work.
Yes.
It's still the same work. I don't care if you're a B level, C level, D level. You got to put the time in. Here, I'm boxing in the room. I'm calling my acting coach. I'm doing my scripts for Spike TV. You guys can Google it. It's on Spike. You know, I'm doing all that stuff, and I'm saying to myself, Jesus, what am I putting myself into? Then I'm doing the Penthouse, and then like, oh, that was a great show. Can you come back at 5 o'clock in the morning? I go, I got a flight at 7 a.m. I would run back, do the club, and jump on a flight, go right back, and show up into acting school because I was that dedicated. So, and you know how it is, Joe. You gotta be dedicated in this industry.
You gotta always be hungry. Can never be full.
Oh, that's a good. Oh, you know what? You gotta always be hungry and never be full. Jesus, I'm gonna say that in a sexy, slow voice. You know what? Let's pay the bills right now.
Yes.
I just gotta say, let's drop it in. You know, I don't know who you're gonna put on there. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's just pay the bills right now. We got advertising. Let's go. Let's go.
Are you looking for your dream home? Well, I know the guy to do it. Sean Lynch at the A-Team Real Estate Group, LLC. Licensed real estate salesperson. Office phone number 718-915-7000 or direct at 516-399-7333. Email Sean Lynch at ateamnewyork.com. Located at 540 Little Neck Parkway, Suite number 5, Little Neck, New York. Once again, that's Sean Lynch at the A-Team New York.
All right, yo, we're back. Okay.
Shout out to Alessia, my niece. I love you, baby.
Oh, that's so sweet. See, I don't have my live going on because I got 9,000 things going on. But thank you guys for all. Yo, mixed5radio.com. I just want to say thank you guys so much.
Alas.
Is Doe calling in? We got Doe Wiz on a 1 and 2. The Doe Wiz apparel. Yo, straight up, Doe Wiz, thank you so much for getting me to the Creative Magazine this year. I have to say, that has been an amazing year. We got Daylight coming out. I have to say, we're going to get that going on. You could give that to Mel. This right there. Yeah, we got a lot going on at one time. Yo, my phone's blowing up. Everyone's blowing up. It's crazy in here right now. And especially all the DJs that said thank you to doing the show. Like everybody who I grew up with, you know, I grew up with Scribs and SZA and all these guys and cats. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. I'm just so honored that everybody called me. I'm literally booked up until May. But if you guys want to get in and you're a new artist and you have time, mixedvibesradio.com. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. We're live on everything all the time. So please check us out. And shout out to my boy, Sean Lynch. You could check out his show Thursday nights. And my
Sean
boy,
Lynch. Rebar. Shout out to Rebar.
Shout out to Rebar by the Bridge. A beautiful bar. You got to check us out there.
Shout out to New York City Pizza Gurus.
Yo, the Pizza Gurus, of course, yo. Yeah, tell us about the Pizza Gurus. So how did that even start? It just came out of nowhere and it just blew up out of control.
Yeah, Sean just was like doing it one day at the bar. Let's do it, and boom, it just came into fruition. We're gonna actually launch it in probably another month. By the summertime, we should be live with a full site, 20 shirts. And a lot of content, a lot of cool shit. We're giving away free pizza boxes.
Yeah, man. You know I'm in the free pizza.
Pizza of the month, all that stuff.
Yeah. I have to say, and it is Taco Tuesday, so if you guys are calling in, I really want to know what your favorite Taco Tuesday, because my show is Tuesday night, so if you're going to send me for all, yes, there you go. Let's go. For all you Taco Tuesday people, I want you to send me a taco. And I will take whatever taco you send me. I'm gonna spend $100 and buy tacos for your whole entire family.
That's it.
Every Tuesday night, I'm calling it right now. You pick the favorite taco company that you like, and I will send you and your family tacos every Tuesday night.
That's
and
it.
you got that right here. So don't play yourself. I want a really good taco. I want to hear the crunch. I don't want any moisture. I want to taste the cheddar. I want to taste the lettuce. I want to taste the tomato. And I really need to taste that meat. So take your time with that meat.
An
you know what I'm saying?
Ortega taco.
It sounds like she's like she's having a taco guru.
No, I'm serious. No, let me get a hey. I need a hey on that. Yo, so if you got a taco company you want to shout us out, let's go.
Soft shell only. Soft shell only.
No, the hard. You ain't the crunch. We have the hard. All right, so let's go. All right, that's cool. So we got Doe Wiz on the call. All right, so we got Doe Wiz checking out. Let's go. Hey, Doe Wiz, are you alive, brother?
Yes, I'm definitely live.
Yo, we got Doe Wiz on the 1 and 2 from DoeWizApparel.com. How you doing, Doe?
I'm chilling, just taking it easy.
You taking it easy. We taking it live right here. Yo, just want to say congratulations, Doe Wiz, on the amazing Creative Magazine interview this year. And thank you so much for getting me in that. I just want to say, Doe, I met you a long time ago when I was a judge at one of the hip-hop conventions, and I saw you with the ghost on your shirt. Smart way to get that, Doe. Doe Wiz Apparel. If anybody wants a bomb apparel, he's got the mask. I'm actually showing your mask right now, bro. DoeWizApparel.com right here. Yo, he got everything what you need. Doe, what you working on right now, bro?
Well, actually, right now, what I'm working on as far as the line, and also before I say that, I want to also congratulate, you and the team, and I really appreciate the stuff that we've done.
Oh.
And I'll never forget when I met you the first time, and you saw the shirt, and you was like, "Yo, nice shirt."
Yeah.
Who would have thought? 5 years, a couple years later.
7 years. You know our lucky number 7, Doe.
Yeah.
7 years, bro. 7 years, bro. I saw that shirt and I said, "Yo, you the ghost, bro."
Yeah, I remember. You said that's a nice shirt, and I at that time it was still so young. I didn't even know what I had in my hand until I started manufacturing more. And fast forward, what I'm doing now is I'm getting prepared for that John Blaspham game show coming up May 22nd. That's gonna be a big event. That's gonna be at the Marriott Hotel right out there by Newark International Airport. That's gonna be a nice joint. It's like a weekend joint. May 22nd. They're doing a show on Friday. I'm doing a Saturday show. So I'm gonna be out there for the whole weekend. I already had made reservations in the hotel and all that. So it's gonna be a really cool event. So
Yo, man, you gotta get us a fucking Park Avenue suite up in that, because we're gonna drop that shit. Yo, you know what, Doe? I have to say, we recorded America, Daylight, Heaven, and all these shows together. I have to say, we have a single called Daylight coming out together, and we're going to play it right after this. I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of my life, because we wrote these singles years ago, and we had no idea that 3 years later we'd be stuck in a quarantine where America was shut down. George Floyd was unpredictably killed by the wrong person, and the rest of the culture has gone through so much from our neighborhood. We were both raised in Elmont and born in Elmont. Well, you were born in Jamaica, but we were both raised in the same town. I just want to say that thank you for being a part of my life, because you truly, even though I drive you crazy all the time, I just want to say thank you so much, because we have such a beautiful future together with the United Dance Academy, who actually danced for Megan Thee Stallion at the Grammys. Thank you to those guys. We have all of them dancing for us for the new single Life, and we're going to play it after this. But I just wanted to say thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being a part of my life. And thank you for just being who you are. And, you guys go, Shannon Sheehan, you guys, you work day and night as a nurse on the front lines. You are front lines.
God bless.
Salute. Absolutely.
God bless.
God bless you. You are on the front lines every single day as a nurse. Forget the music. Like, I'm a hairdresser by day, you're a nurse by day. People don't know that about us. And we still find the time to make the music for the people, to come together to make all of this happen. I just want to say thank you so much.
And Doe, thank you so much. And also, too, is 6 Degrees of Separation, that I have a very dear friend of mine who's dear friends with you, and his name is Mike Walker.
Yeah,
Big shout out to Mike Walker.
Yo, Mike Walker in the house. Fidel Images.
That's my brother right there.
Yo, here, so Mike, shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike for making us walk in 100 degrees. Hold on. 100 degrees. We shot for Mike, and we got the photo for the Creative Magazine. Shout out to Creative Magazine for putting Doe Wiz.
Creative Magazine, man. Real talk. They did a fabulous job on the spread. We had about maybe 4, 5, 6 pages in the magazine.
Yes.
There's a copy online. There's a copy on. You get a hard copy as well. What I love about it, and I didn't even realize that we actually did make the cover. And it was done in a creative way, because on the cover it says from street to chic.
Wait, you made the cover? We made the cover?
Yeah, that's on the cover.
No way! Yeah. Yo, you know what, Zoe? You surprise me every freaking time, man.
Yeah.
No way. You got me a copy of that shit?
Yeah. I will. And it's interesting because someone pointed out, it's actually my mom. My mom was reading the magazine, but she was all into it. I said, Mom, let's go ahead and read the magazine, man. Why are you reading the cover? And she said, wait a minute, son. What's this? I said, she said, from street to chic, monetizing your life in the smart way. And that's my slogan. I was like,
Yo, I'm just going to say, Doe, oh God, I don't even know what to say. So I was a judge. I gotta just say this real quick. I was a judge at the panel at the hip hop convention. I've done all the DMC battles in the early '90s. I've done all the judging in half the dance competitions. I've been a judge. I've been on the panels for the DJ Times magazine. I've been out in Jersey. I have to tell you, when I saw Doe, I'm not gonna lie, because he reminded me of Mace, which was a very big artist back in the day.
A lot of people compare me to him.
Yeah, that's okay, because Mace was dope. I have to say, Doe, I never knew that day when I came over to do our shoot that we were going to record an EP in I swear to God, Joey, we recorded an EP in 6 sessions. We recorded America, Daylight, Heaven, Lying, and all the songs that we did in the short amount of time. It's like Dre and freaking Eminem. Doe, I appreciate you. I love you. Shannon Sheehan, his wife, is an amazing designer as well. Shout out to Shannon, who is my inspiration. Girl, we're making your college education right here. Yo, we love you so much. Doe, do you mind if we play a clip of our song Daylight that we're going to release in April on a major record label? We're not saying who right now. We're just kind of, keeping it quiet before the video comes out.
Yeah, you know what? I'm always for giving out a nice snippet, a taste of what we spoke about. And what's interesting about that record was, in fact, a lot of our records, we tapped into a zone, had no idea the things that we were talking about. It would be so relevant to now. We just on a feeling that we had, things that we were going through and experienced, and then a few years later, it is so relevant. So definitely, now that the topic is out there, let's give them a taste of it.
Yo, Doe, I have to say, listen, I know I drive you crazy. I know I call you and be crazy, but I have to say this live to the viewers and everybody around the world, because we are global, not local. Daylight.life, if y'all want to check out what me and Doe Wiz have been doing for the past couple of years, we wrote this music prior to what's going on, and Doe Wiz came to me in the middle of a quarantine. Now, mind you, Doe is on the front lines every single day, full-blown, hazmat suits, working his life away, as well as most of my clients and most of my friends. Doe, a really, really, really big shout out to you and your family. And I want to say thank you so much every day for doing everything that you do. And if you guys need to know, if you want DoeWizApparel.com, please check them out on Instagram and Facebook and everything else. We love you, Doe. Thank you so much. We're going to do a little snippet of Daylight.life just for you, my friend.
Thank you, Doe.
No problem. And love you guys, too, and keep us on doing the good work. Letting the word get out there to the masses. Really appreciate what everybody doing life, what I'm saying, what we do, and the whole team and the whole squad, we working.
All right, Doe.
And also, as a first responder, I have to say this. Continue hand washing until we get a cap of this, the social distance and stuff like that. I know people may not feel too comfortable wearing the mask as much, but, until we get a cap on this, as a healthcare provider, I have to let the people know to continue protecting yourself and your family, and continue taking your vitamin C's, your zinc, lemon water, preferably warm water, and that's it.
Awesome, Doe, thank you so much. These are important things that we need to hear. Take your vitamin C. Everybody stay clear. Listen, in 1920, they had the flu, and everybody wore their mask at every concert and everywhere they went. Listen, I know a lot of states opened up, but you're right, Doe. Thank you so much for all your information. We love you. Doe, I'll check you out next week. We're going to do a little hit of Daylight.life. If anybody wants to log on to check out what we're doing, www.daylight.life. Doe Wiz, thank you so much for chiming in tonight. We love you, brother.
Thank you, Doe.
No problem.
Be good, bro. Tell Mike I said what's up.
What's up, Mike?
All right.
Ain't nobody, that's feel like me. Ain't nobody gonna see what I see. From the stress and the heartbreaking, but I'm gonna be alright. Ain't nobody that's feel like me. Ain't nobody gonna see what I see. From all the stress and the heartbreaking, but I'm gonna be alright. In the daylight, hey. Daylight, hey. Ooh.
Nobody in this world built like you. I know you feel forgotten, stressed out too. Nobody understand, can't see your point of view. Got the world on your shoulders, mind gone blue. Can't even explain why you're taking all the blame. That's why you get high, sip something numb the pain. Nobody ain't perfect, we all got a flaw. I'm still gonna need you today and tomorrow. This goes out to all the youths out there that's living with abuse. Oh, what an atmosphere. When you're feeling fucked up, play the song right here. I know you feel frustrated, saying life is not fair. In life you get a cut, it'll leave a big scar. Just keep your chin up until you see the stars. I know you really wanna get 100 on that test. You study real hard just to get an F. Still nobody give a F. Holding on to what was left. Tired of feeling so stressed. Trying to figure out what's next. But in the meantime, try to elevate your mind. Don't it feel good just to see the sunshine?
Nobody that's feel like me. Ain't nobody gonna see what I see. From the stress and the heartbreaking, but I'm gonna be alright. Ain't nobody that's feel like me. Ain't nobody gonna see what I see. From all the stress and the heartbreaking, but I'm gonna be alright.
Let's pray. Let's pray. Clothes on your back and you still feel naked.
Oh, yo. I'm not going to drop that anymore. I'm so sorry because that's just so emotional. Mike, what do you think about that? Yo, it's dope. You know what? A lot of kids went through a lot of shit in the quarantine and they didn't want to be alone with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep it real with the people out there. All right, so we got a few minutes left. I just want to say thank you to my husband who has been supporting me for many, many years. He's so amazing. I couldn't do anything without him. He kicks my ass every day. I love you guys. Thank you to my family. I love you guys so much. There's a million of you to name, but thank you again. All my friends, I want to thank my CBS crew, my Viacom crew. Thank you to Melanie, my best friend, and Joey that hold me down through the whole entire quarantine, and Mike Pod. Once again, I want to thank the DJs that have been supporting me, Tony D, Dim, Mendez, and I have to say, you need to give back. So this weekend, I'll be donating most of my clothes. We all have storage units. If you don't have it, there's a lot of storage. There's a lot of places in New York City that you could donate clothes to right now. If you guys don't know, there's a lot of people that are suffering right now from COVID-19. They've been left out of their houses. They lost all of their goods. They cannot get the quarantine remission of the money. So we please need to support all the churches in New York City. I know it's really hard right out there right now, but you got to donate and you got to give back. It's important to be real. It's important to be focused. And it's important to be... It's just important to be real to everybody else. I don't even have any words at this point. So try to give back this weekend if you have a second. I want to say happy St. Paddy's Day to all my Irish lads out there, my leprechaun. I have a really, really big announcement next week. I can't announce it tonight, but I have a really big announcement next week that you guys are all going to love. I want to thank Joey I Feel PR for being with me tonight. Thank you so much and Melanie, my husband, thank you so much for my beautiful outfit. This is Lux on 5th Avenue on Facebook, and my eyelashes, thank you so much for Jenny Eyelashes. She's at Lavish Salon in White Zone. And once again, thank you so much for Mike at mixvibesradio.com. You guys could check us out anytime you want, 24/7. We have a ton of shows, our hip-hop, entertainment, life, and everything you need to know about us. We just want to say thank you so much for chiming in with us. We are so honored and so grateful that all of you chimed in tonight. So hands down, Ladylife loves you. And we have a lot of big DJs chiming in from London, LA, all across the country. I can't give any hints away of who's coming on live because they want me to keep it a secret. But thank you so much. And thank you so much to my CBS Viacom family for supporting me and everything that I do. And this is 25 years in the making. And I truly believe in all of you. And I want to support you and I want to be there for you. Peace, love, and unity to all the people out there that support me and that have stood by me for 25 years. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Ladylife out.